Hello subscribers and non-subscribers, and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2. So, I've just had to go ahead and re-record this part. I'd actually already recorded it, but a certain event transpired that just really annoyed me, so I said, you know what, screw it, we're gonna go and re-record this. I'm not gonna tell you what the event is, so you all are just gonna be left in the dark, I'm afraid. Let me go ahead and start my timer, and let's go ahead and get started. So, we are planning to go to war with Scandinavia soon. I just need to get military access with some people. In the meantime, the Prussians, or not the Prussians, the Spanish, I don't know why the hell I was thinking Prussians, are going to be busy going to war with the Portuguese, but that should end fairly quickly. In the meantime, we are going to just try and continue to improve those guys' opinion of us. Still not quite enough. There we go. End that war. Let's go ahead and research analytic philosophy for more research points. Of course, ending that war used up some of my Diplo points, so I need to wait a bit. Let's go ahead and build another army. I'm not building it in Africa. I'm sorry, game, but you need to realize that that is a terrible idea. Chinese fear we are coming, apparently. Don't know why they do. I have no reason to go to war with the Chinese. One, they're all the way on the other side of the world from me. Let's go ahead and bring our troops over here. Nope. Not going to be allies, Scandinavia. Not going to be allies with you either. Go. Let's save. And war unification with you. We're going to call in all our allies. Lithuania will be our ally, yes. Go ahead and get some of our troops over across. I can leave sieging the rest of Denmark to my spherelings. Don't know why they thought that would work. That's just going to speed up my war, which is actually good news for me. Because when I did originally record this part, the Germans decided to go to, or not the Germans, the French went to war with the Germans for the Rhineland, or with Prussia rather for the Rhineland. Okay, so they're willing to go ahead and end the war right now. I have literally no reason to keep the war going for any longer than I absolutely have to. So thank you for what I wanted. There we go. Now I do need to double check that nobody lost any troops. Somebody did lose. Okay, let's see. You lost an infantry. So did you. You're fine. You lost to cavalry. No, damn it, game. Quit trying to build my stuff in Africa. Okay. So let's get you. Oh wait. Oh, you also lost a artillery. Actually, because it's supposed to be 5 artillery and you only have 4. No, Sokoto, we're not going to have an alliance. I am going to keep an eye out though for the French going to war for the Rhineland, because in the event that happens, I will be attempting to join the side of the Prussians. Oh, the Prussians became a great power again. God damn it. Well, that's not terrible. It's slightly annoying to say the least, but it's not the worst thing ever. It really isn't, but it is annoying. God damn it. I need to kick you up to 3. One good war against you will do it, though. But I just don't have the infamy to spare right now. You are an artillery. Let's slow back down again. So when does my thing with you end? April of next year. My thing with you is November, right? Yeah. Question. Who do I want to go to war with first? The South Germans or the Prussians? I'm inclined to go with the South Germans, mostly because they're right there. They have no allies. So if I can knock them out first, that'd be great. Who is it? The Polish. Poland, we've been doing fine for so long now. Why would you try to gain independence? Yes, we shall host a regional trade fair. Yes, that's dirt cheap, to say the least. We almost have our new tech. Go. Let's go and research battleship column doctrine for an extra level of our naval bases. I do not wish to fight anybody over that stuff, so we're going to try and avoid that if at all possible. The US wants an alliance. Now that is interesting. The US wants an alliance. No. You're not going to be a helpful ally for me. You would only be useful if it went toward the British, and even then, not really. Now, out of curiosity, how close are the Prussians to being knocked off, if they get knocked off? They're actually not too far away. Built some railroads in Scandinavia, and their industry should be able to get them up. So I know we just fought a war with you, Scandinavia, but it is actually in my interest right now that you managed to become a great power. If only to knock Prussia back down. So I will gladly support you in that endeavor. Gonna have to drop 2 points into Frankfurt. Yeah, I'm going to kick the game up to 5 speed. No, South Germany, we're not going to be allies. Don't know why your truce with... You have a truce with Prussia, for one. That ends April as well. It's very weird. Gonna kick Prussia up to 3. No, Sokoto, we're not gonna be allies. Persia fears our might. Persia, there's literally no reason for you to fear me. You are all the way on the other side of the Ottomans. I could not possibly care less about you. Are we duking it out for Lithuania at all? No, we are not, so let's drop them down to 1 point. I'm sorry, what is this? Alaska. Sure, I'm interested. So who gets Alaska? The Russians, so they can finish off owning Alaska, or the US? Now, this is where it gets interesting. Russia is allied with the French, both of whom are annoying to me. But the US would not be very helpful to me as an ally in that war. Because guess where most of the great powers are situated? If you guessed in Europe, you are correct. The US and Japan are literally the only great powers not in Europe. I may be forced to side with the Russians just so that I don't need to worry about fighting a two-front war with the French and the Russians. But I will give both sides a chance to sway me to their side. I don't see either of them being successful, to say the least. But there's no reason for me not to at least let them try. So we'll see how that goes, but I'm not expecting it to go anywhere. Really, France? You're gonna fight me for that? I'd much prefer if you don't. You are up to cordial, so I'm gonna knock you down there. I'm allied with you, right? Yes, I am. Okay. Oof. Yakuban rebels. A little surprised, actually, that we got some of those. They're, we've been lucky, really, when it comes to rebellions, for the most part. And the US accepted Russia, and Russia acquired Alaska. You need cavalry. Slow down again. Getting a little too high up there. My truce with you is November. Yours is over. I could go to war with the Prussians, technically speaking. I'm gonna have to justify a acquire state on you. I think if I do that, I'll knock you off the leaderboard. Let's see. Württemberg is the best spot to take because I can't take your capital. Oh god, you have really good forts there, which is going to be annoying to say the least. Please do not fight me for this, France. Just back off. Make everybody's life easier and just back off. A good job of not having any real issues with craftsmen. Damn it. Where is this? Oh god, it's the frickin' Austrians. Or not Austrians, Hungarians. We're Austria. It's good when it's the frickin' Austrians for us. You deal with the damn Hungarians. Build some more troops. You made it up to cordial, knock you down. Now Japan's doing pretty good. If they can build up their industry a little bit more, they will be able to overtake the Prussians. Now, who is behind Japan? Scandinavia is, and that's a decent gap. Even though I've paid to upgrade their railroads, but I've paid for it. But I guess they still need to acquire the resources or something. And apparently they're having a hard time doing that, I guess. Which is a little interesting, actually, that they're having such a hard time. Oh shit, we lost Belgium. Game, why didn't you tell me we lost Belgium? Maybe you did, I just missed it somehow. But I don't believe the game told us we lost Belgium. I'm gonna be honest. I think it decided to keep that a secret from us. Let's build up Spain. Oh, who's calling? Some spam number. Oh, do you still own the Philippines out of curiosity? You do, okay. So that's a decent chunk of money that we just spent on building up other people's infrastructure. And again, we're having issues. God, this is what happens when you have someone... Really? Japan, you're gonna try and snag the Netherlands off of me? Why? Like, seriously, why? Also, two Sicilies, I actually don't care enough about you right now, so I'm going to drop you off. No South Germany. I do not want to be your friend. That'll force the South Germans to spend their resources. Yeah, this is all just a giant mess right now. It's the 29th, damn it, right at the end of the month. You know what? I don't care enough about it, so I'll let you guys have those. I do not care enough to get into a giant war over that. Because that would result in a war that I could win, particularly against the Ottomans, but I don't want to fight it. Okay, so acquire state is 11. Maximum. In the event that I roll said 11, that would take me up to 30. Which is a decent ways over the 25. However, I might manage to avoid any particularly major repercussions. And also, there's no guarantee I'll roll an 11, of course. I could easily roll like a 1 or something, or just get lucky and not get caught. So we're going to save real quick. And then we're going to justify, or start justifying, and acquire state CB on the South German Federation. Lazy natives need to learn to adapt. You have made it up to cordial. I'm gonna have to knock you down. Now this war, I am hopeful will knock the South Germans off the board. Also, that reminds me, we can lower our taxes. Not on the poor, apparently. Lowering our taxes on the poor will. Well, actually... well, yeah, no, it would. So sorry, poor, you're still gonna have to live with, 90% taxes. Jesus Christ. There we go. You'll just have 80. There we go. 80, 70, 60 as you go up. The reality is, the way that this game works, because there's so many more people that fall into the poor category, you get vastly more money from them. No matter what. No, America, we will not be allies. Okay, so 2 of you together, 2 of you together, the 2 of you together, 2 of you together. I'm going to send one guy to Bozen. How much time is left on the timer? 1 minute. You know what? We'll make this a slightly longer part. I think this war should be able to be finished relatively... God damn it. Still kept us under 25, though. So, haha. Yeah, it's just going to delay a war with Prussia. But luckily, Prussia ain't doing so hot either. Scandinavia just needs about 50 points. Let's improve our tax efficiency. God damn it. Who's highest here? Prussia. Here's the timer. I was actually kind of expecting the Justify to go a lot faster, so maybe we will end up needing to do it next part. Well, not necessarily need, but maybe we will end up doing it next part. I can build another army. No, god damn it, game. I hate that Africa's at the top, just because it's sort of an alphabetical order. I don't want Africa at the top, game. I'd prefer if, at least in here, you sorted the categories of infantry Africa by well, you can do alphabetical order, but just always have your capital region at the top is probably the way I would do it. And I'm sure they can do that. I'm sure they could set an if capital is in Europe, place Europe at top type thing. But whatever. I can live with this. It's just a little annoying because it requires a little extra work on my part. And I do like that nobody wants to be friends with the South Germans. You know what? Do you have anything that I can build a good factory in? Yes, a lumber mill there. Pretty much the only thing you really got are lumber mills, I'm gonna be honest with you. You do have some steel. Or not steel, iron. Although I can get you steel. And a lumber mill. That's gonna, in theory, tank the price of lumber, but whatever. I just need to get them up. That is the only thing that matters to me, is I need to get them that extra 50-ish points so that they're up above Japan and can knock Japan down. So, or actually not Japan. I need Japan to go up a little. And then I need Scandinavia to go up more to knock Prussia off. But I also need the Ottomans to go up as well. Because the South Germans are going to get knocked off-ish soon. And if they get knocked off, and Prussia is number 9, Prussia will become number 8. So I'm going to need a little bit more. Kind of need the Ottomans to do something. And I cannot help the Ottomans. They did not allow me to invest in their railroads. Okay, well, that's going to be it for this part. I will see you next time when we will go to war with have a quick war with the South German Federation. Hopefully knock them off the out of great power status. And hopefully we'll be able to sort of rig things a little to push Prussia up above, or to knock Prussia down as well, which means I need to get Scandinavia and the Ottomans up a little as well. Japan will hopefully stay up on their own, but they're kind of cutting a little close there, but they're not too far behind. Push come to shove, a quick war with Prussia will knock them off. Definitely. I don't want to go to war with Prussia if I can avoid. I would like to avoid a war with Prussia right now. just because I don't have the infamy to spare. So if I can manage to do this diplomatically by just upping other people's industry, great. So that's going to be our plan. The other option is the French go to war with Prussia and take the Prussian Rhineland, which I don't want to have to deal with. I don't recall if I need Alsace. It is... I probably do need Alsace. Unless I get German pan-nationalists to do it for me. In which case, I need to make sure I'm the only German great power. Yeah, the only Germanic great power. But that'll be it for this part. Like I said, I will see you all next time. As always, like, favorite, comment, subscribe, share, and we're making good headway. It's taking a little longer than I would have liked, I'll be honest, but nonetheless, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good overall. So I will see you all in the next part.